So a lot of people have been asking me how do I apply mods, what mods I'm using. So today I'll be showing you. First thing you're going to need is WinRAR, and I'm going to leave all these links in the description. Use this one right here, WinRAR 64-bit. I already have all this downloaded, by the way, so I won't be downloading it again, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You just click it, download. You don't have to worry about viruses or anything. Everything's fine. So once you have that downloaded, you want to go to Patreon. And from here, you could search Anth James Gameplay Overhaul and any other creators. Like I use eSIM mods too, and I do use this one for the ball pack. But the amount of mods here are endless. But I've enjoyed Anth James for sure. And I don't think Anth James is free. You might have to pay for it. I think it's like $5 a month. Same thing with eSIM mod. If you can afford it, it's definitely worth it. I mean, $5 a month isn't that much, but you know everyone's in different circumstances in life, so. And you need to pay, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to get a password that's required to actually extract the files. So it's going to look something like this for eSIM mods. And there's a download, but I'm not going to scroll all the way. Here's just the password, and I'll get banned if I show the password. So you would download that, and it will come up in here. Don't mind this mess. Sorry. I have everything go straight to my downloads folder. There's definitely easier ways to do this. This is just my method. A lot of people download it to specific folders, which is probably way easier. I'm just lazy, and I just put straight to my downloads folder along with literally everything else. But for example, if you download the eSIM mod, it's got to come as a zipped file, and that's when you right click WinRAR, and then you would just extract to wherever you want, and all the mods would be in there. Same exact thing with the Anth James mods. Usually the download link's literally right smack dab in the middle of the page right here. You would click on it, it'll download. Mine's a little janky. It doesn't have the file logo. It's just the zipped WinRAR logo. I don't know what's going on with that. But you would right click WinRAR, extract to Anth James, blah 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 blah, and then it'll open up a folder. And from here you have, just click through all this standalone versions. And this is what I use. I use V8 New, Natural X Series, and then I use Natural X Flow. Now to actually use them, you need the FIFA Mod Manager, which again, this link will be in the description as well. Once you download this, you'll select the game. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to show you. There's other videos that'll go more in depth. I'm just kind of just giving you the gist. These are all the mods I'm currently using on the right side of the screen. There's 59 of them. Some of them are unchecked. I don't really use. Don't ask me how they all work together, because I don't know. I just kind of just wing it and just put as many as I think I would like on there. And so far, so good. It may be a little buggy sometimes with the like long distance passing. Sometimes the ball will go into like the nosebleeds, but that doesn't really happen that often. But yeah, if you already know how to use this, it's pretty easy. Import mods, and you go to where you downloaded your files, which again, like me, for example, I'm lazy. It's in my downloads folder instead of an actual file, which is easy to find. Double click whichever one you want to use. Here's your options. whatever option you want. It's a lot of folders you go through, but then you'll eventually find the mod manager option you want to use. And everything you import has to have this little logo on it, MM. And then you just click open and it'll pop up on the left side of the screen. And from there you click on it and import, or I'm sorry, click on it, apply mods, and it'll show up to the right, and just make sure what you want implemented is checked. And this is literally what I use. It's a lot. Again, as you can see, it's 59 mods, which is crazy. A lot of it is the Anth James. I do use kit mods too from Viper. I can leave that link in the description too. He's free for the kits. There's a little more to that than just putting the mods in the mod manager. But if anyone's interested, I will guide you to how to do that on a separate video. But yeah, here's all my eSIM mods I downloaded and applied. This is everything that I use. So everything that's checked is what I use in the exact order. I put the eSIM first. This one specifically says place at the bottom, so that's why I've been putting it at the bottom. Everything else, it doesn't really matter what order. Everything's been working for me, so it should work for you. You gotta take a screenshot or whatever, see what I'm using. I'll scroll up a little bit to the top, and that's all the Anth James options I am using. And again, they're all right here. And again, once you download it, you click import mod, find where you downloaded it, and then click through the folders until you find whichever options I'm using, or use whatever one you want. Again, I'm using the Natural X series, I'm using the X Flow, and there it is. I would click that, open, it'd pop up right here, and then apply mods. It'll transition to the right. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I do put the first Anth James mod, the standalone version, I put that first, and then all the other options behind it. So again, this is everything that I'm using. And then when you're there, you want to go ahead and click the little arrow next to launch, delete FIFA mod data, and launch. And if it's your first time using these mods, it might take a minute or two, give or take. Sometimes it still takes a minute or two every time. And there's a couple of indicators to let you know that everything was downloaded correctly, and I'll show you that in a second. There's your first indicator that it's working. Alright, now this is important. As soon as you get to this screen, press any key or press X to continue. You want to hurry up and click X or A to make sure it doesn't connect to the internet. So just spam X or whatever, and it'll skip that prompt trying to connect, and make sure on the top right of your screen it says press R3 to reconnect. That's good. That means you're not connected to the internet. You don't want to be connected to the internet. So yes, you want to make sure on the top right it has this. That means you're not connected to the internet. You don't want to be connected to the internet. And it always works when you spam X to disconnect from the internet instead of starting the game already offline. For some reason, sometimes it won't work that way. I don't know. So from here, and if you wanted to do those Viper mods, those kit mods, it would give you a squad file, and you would just put it in your settings folder. That should be in your EAFC 25 folder. You would put that in there, and it would be under your squads. These are all my kit mods, but yeah, again, I could be more specific on another video. So the mods should work. And there's another indicator. It's going to ask you to play again online again. You want to click offline. You don't want to connect. There's another indicator to let you know if it's working. We're just going to pick random team here. Oh, you gotta make sure in your game settings too. This is important. Keep the difficulty between world class and legendary. I think anything below that does work, but it could be a little more buggy. I keep competitor mode off, player-based difficulty on, attributes classic. Those are the three that Anth James said that is important for this screen. Is there anything else? Yes, simulation settings. Wind effects off and weather effects off. Apparently that makes settings buggy too. And everything should be 50 except for two settings. And it should be down here at the bottom. It's line length user and line length computer. Those should be both set to 49. Everything else is 50. Again, I don't know why, but that's just what he said. He experimented. He's a professional, so just doing what he's saying. Computer sliders. Apparently tactical works now. I've been using it. I've seen no issues. So, but just leave it on tactical. And before I had it set to custom. Everything 50. But he did say with the new version that tactical works a little better. And that should be it with that. So we're going to start a match. And there's another indicator to let you know if it's working or not. Okay, so an early indicator is when they kick the ball off, it rolls slow. That means everything's working. If the kickoff is fast, the ball moves super fast like a normal vanilla game, that means something didn't go right. And you just need to log in and try again. And look at me. Oh, okay. So yeah, if you follow all the mods, use the standalone version that I use the options, you should be getting what I'm getting right now. Now, if you can't find an option that I have, I would search it. So here are your options. So if you can't find a specific one that I'm using, let's just say for example, I think there's a headers option. It should pop up in here. Just all you have to do is search the file. And that's pretty much it. I hope this helps. If there's any questions, please comment down below, and I'll gladly assist.
Driving on the road like I'm the only one. Shooting to the green, I talk a hole in one. Bible on the dash, stay with the holy one.